Hey guys, Jordan here from Team Vortex. I just wanted to show you the updated Legendary 6 Samurai deck, or 6 Sams. From the last video, I don't know if anyone's noticed already from just this card. I got my Kazan's Super Rare. It's really the biggest update. I freaking love this card. It's like my favorite card. So, yeah. Got him Super Rare. So you run the 3 Kazans, the 1 Kaigeki, the 1 Anishi, let me focus that, the 3 Kagamushas. I wish this card was freaking hollow. The 2 Elders. This is coming in the mail as a super rare, the Grandmaster. I only like running 1 Grandmaster. I don't really like this card at 2 or at 3 is way dead draw. 1 Zanji, 1 Iru. The reason I'm running this card is because I'm running the Aestheticism build. For y'all that have watched the last video. The last video was kind of a quick go through. This is a little more in depth, I guess. I run this because it's an Aestheticism target. If I draw this, or even if I draw an Ishii, and I just don't have like a Kaigeki with his effect, because Kaigeki goes to 17, so that's why you would use these two, but this is just the third target for the 17. So I could just summon the Inishi and Asceticism him to bring the Iru, and then I can Compulse and I can auto-destroy face downs. So I just really like Iru at 1 in the deck. Plus it's another level 4. I run this over, I guess, like Spirit. I don't really like Spirit of the 6 Samurai. I just like going for rank 4s more than rank 3s in this deck. So yeah, I just run that. 1 hand, this will be Secret. I ordered a Secret. And 2 effect failures. So yeah, that's it for the monsters. I don't know how many there are, but I only need the Grandmaster to be hollow, and I guess the Kagamushas to become hollow, and all of those will be hollow, so that's kind of cool. For the spells, obviously it's an Asceticism build, so you're going to be running the 3 Asceticisms. This card pretty much gets like all the combos out. It helps get you tokens. That's my Xbox going off. It helps get you tokens, as well as just kind of spams the field, helps exceed, helps synchro, helps put damage on the board, even go for games sometimes. So I think it's really good. It also helps get the effects off and stuff, so I really like this card a lot. 1 Gateway, this will be super rare in the next video. Gateway, you need to run 1, it's just very good. I have a feeling this card's going to go back to 2, because Sams don't see a lot of play, so that's just my opinion. I don't know. You guys can just comment down below if you want and let me know what you think, but I think this card's going back to 2. Actually, we'll do a question of the day at the end of the video, so stay tuned. 2 Dojo. I like this card, not as much as a lot of people do, that's why I'm only running 2. A lot of people are like, Jordan, you need to run 3 of this. I'm like, nah, it's really only good at 2. I mean, sure, it helps you get your Kagamushas pretty quick, and I guess other things if you keep it on the field long enough, but I really only use this for Kagamusha. I'm not running Shien Squire, so it's also kind of dead at times. I don't like Squire, so yeah. 3 Uniteds. These will be super. I get paid next week, and I'm gonna order 3 supers because they look freaking awesome super. Call me crazy for spending $100 on 3 cards, or even $90 on 3 cards, but I really like this card, and to have it hollow would be even better. I'm gonna plan on sticking with Sams for a while, so I kind of want to make it as hollow as I can. So yeah. Basically, but this is basically just like your draw engine. Helps get counters and stuff too. Next is the Searchers, 2 Shien Smoke Signals. You gotta have them in the deck. They search for the level 3 or lowers, stuff like that. Just very good. Helps you get a lot of stuff to hand and such. Then you have your reinforcements, searches for pretty much everything else except for your bigger monsters or your effect failure. So, yeah. And then the one-ofs, the Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. You gotta have them. You can deal without heavy, but I really like heavy. So, that's it for the spells. Traps. So we have one double-edged sword technique. I really like this card only at 1 though. It doesn't really seem to help a lot. And, I mean, sure, it's good, but it's also very situational. And I really don't like it at 1. 1, Musakani Nagatama. I feel as if not a lot of stuff is being destroyed in this format. It's personal opinion. I mean, sure, we have 3 MSTs, Heavy Storm, a Dark Hole, even a, what am I thinking of? Night Beam, even Night Beam. I mean, this can't be chained if it's Night Beam, but if you had this set and then target the other card you have set with Night Beam, I guess you could negate it, but, I don't know, I just really don't like this card at 2. Not a lot of stuff's being destroyed, in my opinion. Then you have the 3 Phoenix Chains. In the last video I was like, ooh, super rare, but you couldn't see anything. Not one to brag, but I did get these super. I don't know why. I just really like the fact that I have them super. They're pretty cool. And, yeah. I really like this card at 3. It doesn't, like, necessarily need to be at 3, but I really like it at 3, so, yes. And then you have your Torrential and your Stolen Brigade. 2 warnings and a judgment. So, that's it for the main deck. I'll go through the extra deck real fast. I don't really have a side for the deck, so I'm not going to really try to show anything. Obviously, you need to play the 1 Shien. It's a must in the deck. Probably one of the first targets, if not the target you go for when you synchro, unless you are going for like something else, obviously. But I really like this card. It's like my favorite synchro. So yeah. If anybody has a ultra rare version of this card, let me know. Next, you have a Beast. The fact that it's like I always say with Ancient Sacred Wyvern, if you can run it, you run it. Those are really old videos when I say that, but if you can run Naturia Beast and Naturia Barkion, you run them, because they're that good. Negate spells, negate traps. So this one negates the spells. You have the Catastor, because Catastor is broken. Mine's bent, like, hard, but it's whatever. It's still playable, it still works, and does the same effect bent, so deal with it. Catastor is like really good, gets over those big beaters unless they're dark. So, oh well. This one negates the traps. It's the Barkion. He actually looks really freaking cool, Ghost Ray. Barkion is pretty much just there to help negate the traps. You can make it pretty easily, and I really like this card. So, yeah. Brionac. You need it. You have to play it. If you're playing synchros, you have to play Brionac. It's really good. I love this card. It's like one of my favorite synchros. Like, Shien's my favorite synchro. But, like, these are like my 5 favorite synchros, actually. So, if you could see those with the glare. Hold on. These are like my 5 favorite synchros. So, yeah. I know that doesn't matter to anyone else but me, but still. And then you got your 8s. Cause Fighter. I want to switch this out for a, X Saber Invoker. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna run Colossal Fighter for now. It's really good though. Stardust. Like I said, I'm not gonna show my side deck, but in my side I would be running 1 Starlight Road. So yeah. Plus, I guess in some ways you can make this deck. You can make this in the deck. So I guess yeah. Scrap Dragon again. Pretty much staple. If you can run this card, you run it, and you can run it and everything, so you run it. Miststorm, because you can make 9s, and Trishula is banned. Then you have Zen Mains. Zen Mains is just the generic rank 3. You need to run the Zen Mains if you're going to be running anything that can at least spit out level 3s, because it's probably the most generic rank 3 that you can go for that is still going to do some damage. Not necessarily attack damage, but it's going to do some damage by basically keeping you alive. I really like this card. It's like pretty awesome. The fact that I pulled it is even cooler. I love this card. It's my favorite Exceed. Like, I know I keep saying that with everything, but these two are my favorite monsters in the extra deck. So yes, to have them both out is very, very awesome. So yeah, run the ones and mains. And then obviously the Levier. If you watched the last video, I said Leviathan, and I was like, I mean Levier. The last video was like a minute and a half. This one's like 11. But he's really good just for the cases of bottomless, or the fact that you're removing with a Nishi. So I don't know. I really like this card. So yeah. And then your rank 4s, you run the 1 Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien. I go for this card before any of these others, unless it's for game with Blade Armor Ninja. Really, the situation depends on what I go for, but this card, I love the fact that this card it puts a target, or it puts a counter on all the stuff. He's so good. He makes Kaigeki 35 beater. He makes everything in the deck stronger. So I really like this card a lot. So then you have your Roach against the upcoming and infamous Hierotix. This card's really cool. It's not really seeing any play in the extra deck as of right now, but in the future, this card will be boss. So yes. Blade Armor Ninja, it's like that Exceed that if you can run it, you run it. You can attack twice, which is cool. 22 beater, I like him. And then last but not least, the My Stroke, because My Stroke is My Stroke is My Stroke. So yes. And then you have the tokens, which is just some Vanguard cards, but those are just kind of random. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck. I'll be doing again another update in the future. I just wanted to show you guys that I got these super. I love them so much. It's my favorite 6 Samurai card. He's so cool. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. And the question of the day is, what card do you think will be, if you had to pick between putting this back to 2 or this back to 2 on the next ban list, what would you like to go back to 2? Going from only being able to use 1 to being able to use 2. Leave your comments down below, your answers, and the person with the best answer and why you think that you should either have the Shien or the Gateway the 6 go up to 2. Like I said, the person with the best comment that explains why they think that will get a shout out in the upcoming video that I am recording. And I'll talk to you guys in the next vid. If you have any questions, or if you have any questions about the question of the day, it will be in the down bar. So check that out, and make sure you subscribe, check out our channel, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.